Good morning, everyone. All right, guys. So we don't have too many big movers this morning. The volume's a little bit low. Watching TEUM, it's at 318 now, gapping up from 285. Watching PRTA for a potential short under this $40 level right here. PTI is moving up some after a few down days, so gonna keep an eye on this one over $6. CALI is gapping up with low volume, very low volume. We'll see if it can pick up some in the morning at the open, see if it can pick up some movement here. Watching a few other ones, I'll go ahead and add my watch list to the chat. Good morning, John, D. Evan, Dog, Rizvan, Outsider. What's up, guys? Here's my watch list in the chat. So yeah, hopefully we get a few more movers at the open. Very low volume this Wednesday. Not too much moving that I necessarily like. We've got a few gappers, but aside from that, volume's a little bit low. What's up, Seven? Good morning, man. Alright, so I'll see if any of these are tradable on TradeNet. CALI is not. TEUM is not. PTI is. PRTA is. FENC is not. PRPO is not. USO is. MULE is. AVHI is not. And AMRN is. What's up, Burham? Good morning, man. What's up, Matt? Good luck, guys. Alright, let's check out your watch list. 7. WIN, I kind of like that one. CHK. These are a little bit high float stock. CLNE. Gonna keep an eye on that one. CRME. Yeah, I kind of like those. They're high float stocks, but we'll see if they can pick up some movement here. What's up, Taylor? Good morning, man. GUSH, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one over 22.33, the high of yesterday. Sitting right around there now. But yeah, I'm definitely watching PRTA. It's probably my main watch. I'm looking to short it. Can't short TEUM. It used to be tradable on TradeNet. Unfortunately, now it's not for some reason. And so I can't get into that one. I do have some trades on Robinhood and always like on Ustock. I have 2 day trades on Robinhood, so I may trade a little bit on Robinhood Web today since I do have some day trades there. I'm assuming you mean PRPO 7. I'm holding 200 shares of PTI when it was healthy. What's your average, D. Evan? What do I see PTI doing? You never really can tell. To be honest, I kind of like it for a short. I know some of you guys are long in it, but I kind of like it for a short. If I'm gonna be long by, sorry, I can't talk this morning. I like it over the 611 pre-market high, maybe up to 650. But I mean, it's gapping up, on 90 cents right now, and so I'm actually a little bit short biased with it. I think it might start heading back down to that 550 level, and so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Seven, anybody sitting on, I'm assuming you mean a PRPO instead of PROP. Yeah, PRPO ended up going all the way back down to under 1. I mean, it's still up, you know, 33 cents. So, I mean, it's still up big from where it opened yesterday. But, you know, I think its move may be done today. Also watching a few other small gappers. Low volume for the most part. USO, AVHI, MULE is one I'm watching. You know, this one had a big gap up to 46.98. It came all the way back down, and so I'm going to watch this one for a potential long setup. Although it did have a huge push yesterday, so maybe a short since it was up so much from yesterday. It opened up at 33. It's at 44 now. Went all the way up to about 47, so going to keep an eye on that one. Maybe for a potential short. We'll see. Lewis, I use a few different brokers. I use TradeNet, as you can see here. This is TradeNet. I use Ustock Trade, and then Robinhood Web, as you can see here. So I use a few different brokers. You know, I use Ustock to trade into the usually the more expensive stocks. Sometimes the cheap ones will be available, and then I use Ustock to get into the cheap ones. And then Robinhood Web just to kind of, you know, use a tiny share size on Robinhood. I'll see if I can find any other big movers. MULE has really good volume, but it's not up too much. Like I said, I'm watching that one for a potential short. PRTA, watching for a short as well, under 40 maybe if it holds before the open. If it doesn't hold, maybe under 39. If it drops down to about that 36.75 level. AMRN. Yeah, I remember looking at AMRN this morning. Just low volume though. It's on my other monitor. It's on my right monitor, but I don't really like this gap. It's just low volume. I think it'll probably end up just dropping down to 320 and maybe just doing nothing for the rest of the day once the open happens, but we'll see. You know, you never can tell, I guess. PRTA dropping under 40 down to 39.60 now. TEUM dropping as well. If I remember correctly, TEUM is a blockchain stock. I'm going to look up to see why some of these are moving. Yeah, I'm watching CALI as well, just no volume. Very low volume. TEUM picked up a 5-year contract. That's good news. So if that's the case, I'd actually rather drop down to about 3 and then push up more at the open on TEUM. I can't get into it on TradeNet, but I can on Ustock or Robinhood. So see if MULE can drop some at the open. Alright, so MULE, let's see what the catalyst was for that one. A lot of news releases. Alright, so MULE is cut to hold from buy by Concord Genuity. Cut to neutral from buy by Incentet. MULE files 8K, director office, etc. MULE downgraded to neutral. So yeah, it just got a different grade from these analysts. TEUM. Yeah, so TEUM was awarded a $15 million service contract over 5 years with a multi-country African mobile virtual network operator. So a good press release on TEUM. We'll see what happens to the open. PTI. Alright, so PTI shares surged 18% in pre-market after the company said late Tuesday that it is not proceeding with its proposed public offering of common stock. And so they canceled the offering with PTI, and thus you see it start to push up some. It says the company believes that current market conditions are not conducive for an offering on terms that would be in the best interest of its current stockholders. So they canceled the offering on PTI. Let's look up PRTA. So they raised the price target on PRTA from $86 or to 86 from 83. So they raised the price target on PRTA by $3. That's why it's gapping up some. All right, let's look at FENC. All right, so FENC received a fast track designation for PEDMARK. USO, let's check out USO. USO is just an energy stock. Actually, it's an oil stock. Yeah, it's a crude oil stock. Following the futures. Let's see. AMRN. Alright, so AMRN's Vasepa. Let me see. So yeah, AMRN announced its first Middle East approval of Vasepa. So it seems like a bio stock received approval for the first time in the Middle East, I guess. In Lebanon, to be specific. And then the last one is AVHI. No really news releases on AVHI. I guess it's just up for momentum or whatever. Yeah, the best news release is probably TEUM. That's the best one I see. LIQT. Good morning, Tiny. Hey, and this one's actually tradable on the NASDAQ, LIQT. We'll see if it picks up some volume. And I can trade this one on UStock, so that's good, I guess. Alright, PRTA. NOGMAT. Yeah, we'll see if this one can bounce back some after the drop the last few days. ERNJ. Yeah, I kind of like ERNJ. I'll probably end up watching it. Good morning, Surful. Good morning, Tiny. What's up, man? Found TEUM in January. Finally feel like I'm getting it. Yeah, man, it just takes time. You know, one of my favorite trading books is Jack Schwager's Market Wizards. And you kind of hear from the perspective of like really successful traders. And one of the things most of them say is that you know, they lost money for a few years before they finally got it. And once it clicks, you know, they start doing really well, but it takes time for sure. It's not just an overnight thing for most people. You know, there's always going to be outliers to that. Some people are just going to be successful right from the jump, but for most, it's going to take a while until you can actually, you know, learn how to trade the market profitably, you know. What's up, David? Appreciate it, man. To be honest, Lewis, you know, I don't really know too much about trading Fibonacci's. You know, I'm kind of lost with it. I just like to use simple price action. It's just what has worked the best for me. And so, you know, that's just kind of what I stick to, what I know works for me. So, what's up, Merlin? Good morning. Right, Joshua. It's a good book, man. It really is. There's two versions of it. There's a newer version of it that has you know, some updated, you know, info with, you know, some newer traders, but it's still a good book. It's a little bit older. Like a lot of the traders on there, you know, traded throughout the early 2000s and stuff like that, but it's just got some good info on it. Another good one is Millionaire Traders. You know, I've read both of those. They're both really good trading books. Suraful, it's called Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. I have an Amazon business where I sell used books, and so, you know, I've actually gotten that one and resold it a few times, and that's kind of how I found it before I even started trading. So once I did finally start trading, I read it, and it was pretty good. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free audiobook through Amazon Prime. And you can just get the audiobook for it. Good morning, King Man. What's up? What's up, man? Good morning. Yeah, there's also some good documentaries on YouTube. One of them is called Day Traders. It's like a 6-part series that like reviews, that like goes over and interviews like traders at prop firms. In I believe it's Ontario or Toronto, Canada, but it interviews traders that work at prop firms, and they kind of like walk you through like a day in the life of like a professional prop firm trader. I think it's called Day Traders on YouTube. It's pretty good. It's 6 parts, so there'll be a part 1, a part 2, etc. It's pretty good. I've watched it a few times. Yeah, Devin, I do as well. I sell on Amazon. I've been doing it for a few years. I probably have like 10,000 books at home. That's actually my main source of income. You know, I do a few different things. You know, I'm a real estate agent. I have an Amazon business. I outsource and publish Kindle ebooks. And so I make royalties. I have about 50 or 60 ebooks published on Kindle that I make royalties from each month. And, you know, I trade part-time, so I have a few different ways. But what's up, Sean? Good morning, man. I've been trading about 2 years, Dave, off and on. You know, I started trading about 2 years ago when I started this YouTube channel, and I stopped for about 8 or 9 months in between there, so probably about a year, maybe a year and a half, you know, consistently. Yeah, it's a good income, man, for sure. Yeah, I have a video where I walk through my trading station in my front office, and you know, it's in the, if you go search in my videos and search for trade station, I have like a walkthrough of my trade station, and it also shows you my front office where I just have tons of books everywhere and like all my supplies and stuff. But yeah, we'll see if we get some more movement in the market. It seems a little slow today compared to the last few days. The last few days we've had a lot of decent volume in the market. Today is looking a little slow. Not too many big gappers. Let's see if I can find anything else moving. What I'm really looking for is just overextended gaps. And the only one I really see is PRTA. I'm looking to possibly short this one at the open, depending on how it acts. Maybe PTI as well. It all depends, you know. There's also a TLGT. Had a little bit of a volume spike in after hours, it looks like. Actually, no, this was in a little bit of a volume spike in after hours, but most of this is in pre-market this morning. So TLGT looks kind of interesting. Gonna keep an eye on it. Just had a little bit of a drop though. Alright, so it sounds like TLGT is from FDA approval. You know, honestly, I don't want to say I like it or dislike TUM. It's been a little sketchy for me in the past. It's been a little unpredictable. And so there's no telling, man. I don't want to tell you whether it's a good buy. The only really swing trading setup that I use is I just wait for a late day spike. That's really all I really look for. I thought I saw one this morning, CALI, maybe. You know, just a late spike, a late volume spike like this is what I look for right before the close. This isn't really a great example. This is a little bit too late. But, you know, I want to look for, what I really look for with swing trades is no volume throughout most of the day. And then right before the close, I want to see a big volume spike and a big push up. And I'll buy it right before the close, sell it right at the open. Looking for a potential gap up is kind of the swing trading setup that I like to use. It's done me the best so far. And so that's really the swing trading strategy I use. Yeah, Matt, like I said, man, I have my wife doesn't hate it because it pays the bills, but I have thousands and thousands of books. I have an entire room upstairs that's just dedicated to strictly books, and as well as my front office. And so my wife, you know, she hates the fact that I clutter everything with books, but it pays the bills, you know. So I use trade ideas scanning. You know, so I use trade ideas as a scanner. I also use like stock Twitter. You know, I go to stock twits and I type in one of them. Today I typed in TEUM and I just kind of look to see what everybody else is watching. That's one of the ways I kind of scan for gappers. I also use stockmarketwatch.com. It will tell you the biggest movers in pre-market. There's like a pre-market section. You can go to that and it'll give you kind of a rundown list of the biggest percentage gainers and losers in pre-market. No, I'm self-taught, Surfwell. You know, I did a little bit of college, but I never graduated. Alright guys, so we got 15 minutes left. Like I said though, the volume's not as good as it was yesterday. Hopefully we get some big movers once the open happens. CEI. Yeah, I mean, it's moving some. It went all the way up to 130, but gapping down some now. And I mean, this is actually a good example of what I will look for with swing trades. I mean, obviously it didn't gap up any, but this is what I look for. It doesn't work 100% of the time, obviously, but this is kind of what I look for with swing trades. No volume throughout most of the day, late day volume spike, push up really high, get in maybe here. Try to get in after it pulls back some before the open. See, I was looking at PRTA for a potential short, but now it's dropping some before the open. I don't really like that. I'd rather it wait and short it at the open, but since it's dropping some, we'll see. Gonna be a little bit more careful with it now. What's up, Lewis? Good morning, man. PTI. Yeah, that's the big resistance level, is $6 for it. You know, you can see it's top in pre-market. The high of pre-market's at 615. So I'm watching it over there. Good, Surfle. Inspiration is always good, man. Happy to do it. I don't know what's been up with my Thinkorswim. You can see it's for some reason it's the clock is frozen. All right, I'm gonna restart my Thinkorswim here. Just because I want the clock to work. Kingman, it's called stockmarketwatch.com. Stockmarketwatch.com. Yeah, we'll see what TEUM can do. Yeah, Carmen. Yes, I am. Just tobacco, nicotine. Oh, what's up, guys? I know we got a few subscribers. Appreciate it, Carmen. Thanks for the subscribe, man. Also, Vasoon. Appreciate the subscribe, man. Welcome, guys. There we go. I don't know what's going on with my Thinkorswim charting, but it always freezes. There we go. What's up, insurance? Good morning, man. What's up, Juan? Thanks for the subscribe, man. Welcome. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes till the open. We'll see what TEUM can do here. LIQT. Somebody mentioned this one earlier. Yeah, look at LIQT here, guys. Somebody mentioned this one earlier. It was a good call, apparently, because the volume's starting to pick up some with it now. It's up to a little bit over 56 cents, gapping up from 41 cents. So starting to pick up some on LIQT. Gonna watch this one for TradeNet and or for Ustock and Robinhood. TUM starting to get a little bit of volume as well. It's up to 316. We'll see what it can do for the rest of the day. HMNY gapping up some. It's had a lot of resistance at 350. Gonna see what happens if it can break over 350. Like I said, a lot of resistance there. You can see it bounced directly off of that the day before yesterday. Couldn't get over it yesterday. So we'll see what HMNY can do today. See if we can get over 350. LIQT is up to 57 cents now. Also kind of watching MFGP here. Watching it, definitely short biased with it. See if we can go down to that $13 level. GLYC looks interesting. It's all the way up to 1783 now. Higher pre-market 1784. Rebounded nicely this morning after dropping down some originally. Fortunately, it's not tradable on TradeNet, so with that, I probably won't get into it. It's a little bit too expensive for my Ustock and Robinhood accounts. Unless it starts making some big moves. What's up, Power Zone? Good morning, man. Good morning, Ant. Good morning, Juan. What's up, guys? I don't know how it did that either, 7. Pandora did that though, man. It got one letter. If I was a company, I would want my ticker to only be one letter too. Easiest thing to remember. Pandora got one letter, P. Alright, so LIQT just went all the way back down to 52 cents. It doesn't have any volume with that down move, though, so we'll see if it bounces back. What's up, Marquise? Dog, so there's a way. I have a video here. I'll send you the video really quick. You might be able to do it before the open if you don't have... If you don't have real-time quotes on Thinkorswim, I have a video tutorial explaining how to get real-time on Thinkorswim. So give me a second. I'll post the link here. It's a quick video. Here you go, dog. Here you go, dog. This video right here will tell you how to get real-time quotes on Thinkorswim if you don't have it already. It's pretty easy, but if you haven't, if you haven't requested and signed the contracts to get real-time quotes on Thinkorswim, you basically have to verify that you're not a professional trader for them to give you real-time quotes on Thinkorswim. It's pretty easy. You go to their website, and if you watch that video, I kind of walk you through it, but you gotta sign 2 contracts and verify you're not a professional trader in order to have real-time quotes on Thinkorswim. It's still free. You don't have to do anything for it. It might take 5 minutes to do. Yeah, no problem. OHGI. Yeah, I mean, it's gapping up some. Yeah, no problem, Tiny. Yeah, just watch that video. It's easy. All you have to do, you got to go to your account on your TD on the TD Ameritrade website and just sign in. And then I think you just got to sign 2 contracts really quick. They just want to make sure you're not a professional trader and that you're not going to use their charting for free if you are a professional trader. But if you're a recreational trader or retail trader, whatever you want to call this, it's free. Yeah, guys, go activate real time. You might as well use real time. I mean, you still won't be able to use it for paper trading, I don't think, but just for charting, might as well get your free real time quotes. All right, guys, we got about 3 minutes until the open. Look at MARA. I missed this one as well. I think these are both blockchain or Bitcoin related stocks, MARA and TEUM. And so we'll see what they do at the open. All right, guys, we got about 2 minutes left. Good luck, everyone. I don't know why they don't allow it for paper trading, Tiny. For some reason, I guess they don't want to. Most people make you pay for real-time paper trading software. But if you're just using them for charting like I am, it's free as long as you have an account with them. Oh, maybe you can, Joel. Joel says there is a way, so maybe you can. I haven't been able to find a way, though. Nice. I'll have to check that out then. I use a Thinkorswim. Their on-demand feature is probably one of my favorite features from them. But they also have stuff like you can play Tetris on Thinkorswim. Or Minesweeper if you get bored trading, Oh, so close. But yeah, they got some cool stuff on Thinkorswim. There's Tetris, Minesweeper. There's a free CNBC. You can watch it live while you trade. So a lot of cool stuff. PRPH. Yeah, it's getting a little bit of a volume spike there. All right, guys, we got about 20 seconds. Good luck, everyone. All right, 10 seconds until the open. All right, there's the open. All right, Alright, so we got a big drop on TEUM. Looking to see if MARA does the same here. PTI dropping some. MARA is pushing up pretty nice. And LIQT is trying to get up over that 57-cent pre-market high. TEUM's coming all the way back down, or all the way back up here. PTI dropping big. I was looking at this one for potential short, but it never gave me an entry really. It just started dropping at the open, so no pullbacks to get into. Alright, there goes LIQT. No fill on U stock. Alright, so I am in PRTA here, going short. And then it bounces back pretty strong here. I don't really like that. I'll give it a little bit of time, but I don't like that rebound there. Oh wait, did I buy? No, I shorted it. Good. PRTA is frozen right now. Ooh, big jump. Not the most confident in this thing now. I can't tell if my Thinkorswim is lagging or if this thing's just really choppy right now. For PRTA. It's acting kind of weird. I can't tell if it's just my charting software is lagging or what, but it's acting kind of weird here. You can see PTI starting to drop. You see PTI about to break under the lows here. Definitely not what I want to see with PRTA. I'm going to jump out soon if it gets up to that 450 level. Ew, gross. Well, not really what I wanted to see with it, but I guess it happens. Now I'm watching PTI, possible low of the day break here. Man, I'm bummed out I missed LIQT. I tried to get in on U stock, it just didn't feel me. A little bit too late for it now too. Man, I'm lagging. CALI. Man, big push on CALI. MARA trying to get over the high of the day here. I kind of like LIQT for a little buy here after this dip. We'll see how it reacts. MARA breaking the high of the day. Oh, Cali's halted. Yeah, I completely missed that one. Huge push. Yeah, I was focusing too much on my PRTA trade. Man, see, I jumped out of PRTA. Looks like it was a little bit too early. It's just acting really choppy, though. No really regrets here. It's being a little bit too unpredictable. Look at MARA though. I'm sure TEUM is following suit. No? These two usually follow each other. Man, look at MARA, guys. Up to 194. It may get halted soon as well. Yeah, it's a crypto stock. TEUM usually follows it too, though. I think TEUM's a crypto as well. See, another correct trade idea on PRTA. Now it's dropping. Still, I'm not too bummed out. I guess I could jump back in it, but it was acting a little shady. So I don't, you know, to be honest, I don't know if I made the right move of jumping out of it or not. I'll have to review it. I might not have. Of course, see, another correct trade idea. Just didn't take advantage of it. Now I'm having a little bit of FOMO. I gotta keep telling myself not to chase. I don't know if my Thinkorswim is lagging this morning or what, but it's acting kind of weird. Let me see. Change the settings a little bit. That should fix it. Yeah, apparently it was my real time that was giving me problems on Thinkorswim. I changed it to a 1-second delay. Right, exactly, Tiny. There goes PTI. Alright, so I'm in PTI, small share size, 50 shares. After this low of the day break. Definitely was the wrong move to get out of it. I gotta have a little bit more resiliency with these big moves here. Look at that. Definitely was a correct trade idea. My entry was at about 39.90 and I just jumped out of it scared. Let's see if PTI can get under that 550 level. TUM washing. We'll see if this is a decent pullback on MARA. I don't like that big down wick in PTI though. It means some buying pressure. CALI is still halted. It's halted at 8:31. It could be a 15-minute halt. Those do happen sometimes. It's the only thing I see. Maybe it's a 15-minute halt. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Let's see, 8:31. Now would be 15 minutes for CALI. Let's see what the SPY's doing. I don't know why CALI hasn't been resumed yet. MARA still pushing up pretty strong. A little bit nervous about PTI now, honestly. SPY's really choppy. WTI looks like a washout long. Who knows why Cali is halted like this, guys? For the first halt of the day, for it to not be resumed by now, it's a little shady. Who knows why the thing isn't resumed now? Kind of weird. There it goes. CALI resumed. All the way up to 7 now. Looks like it's going to fill some of that gap. Be careful with it, guys, if you're holding CALI. WPRT's been slowly grinding up today. Yeah, I probably held on to PTI a little bit too long. I got in on a nice move, but we'll see what happens. I'll try to give it a little bit more time, see if it eventually breaks it back down under the lows. Looks like Cali is halted again at 751. TEUM is forming a little bit of a channel here, just breaking under that low, or MARA, I'm sorry. Drop down to 180. Nice, KS. Nice trade, man. Yeah, right here. LIQT ended up coming all the way back down to the open. Back up to 183 on MARA. I wonder if I can get in FENC here. No. If I could get in FENC, I would think about shorting it here. But maybe miss my entry with it a little bit. RHE7. Yeah, I missed RHE completely. Was focusing on other stuff, but man, look at that move. Went all the way up to 88 cents from 25 cents to 88 back down to 65. There's a drop in PTI. I'll let it test the low here. See if it breaks under 550. A little worried this may be the bottom of PTI though. All right, there goes MARA back up to 183. It's struggling to get over there. We'll see if it breaks. Nice trade, Devendra. Awesome trade. It's a big percentage gain, man. MARA trying to get over that 183 support line or resistance area. RHE bouncing back up to 75. MARA bouncing back up to 185 now. PRTA kind of sitting at 39, testing it. Nice insurance. Good trade, man. MAR pushing back up. It's at 189 now. Good call on the 173 bounce. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. My PRTA trade was the correct trade idea, and I just let that pullback scare me. Got out here. Got in here, got out there. Completely whiffed it. But my trade idea was correct. Definitely something I got to work on. CALI. Yeah, honestly, I very rarely see these 15-minute halts like CALI did. Super rare to see a circuit breaker halt that lasts more than 10 minutes. RHE starting to push back up as well. Alright, so MARA having a little 1-minute pullback here. We'll see if it keeps going or if it drops under that 183 level. WPRT's been on a little bit of a run this morning. Very slow grind up. Still holding PTI, trying to see what happens with it. See if we can eventually break under that 1 level. Herbalife is up again today. Man, this thing has been on a big run the last year or so. Spread getting a little bit worse on PTI. Yeah, I think PTI may be done on its drop. Maybe start to rebound here. I guess I'll let it get up here to 568. CALA resumed. Resumed higher. This one's been on a crazy run. Eventually people are going to start getting scared because there it goes. Because it's getting halted every 5 seconds, and so whenever it does resume, people are going to get nervous and try to jump out of it before it gets halted again because they're worried it's going to gap down on the halt. And that's why you see this big downward move here. All right, CALA down to 770, but it just bounced back to $8. We'll see what happens with it here. RHE going up again. Man, this thing's been crazy too. The volume's been pretty good the last few days. The volume wasn't looking great in pre-market this morning, but once the open happened, everything's been moving the last week or so. Daniel, so the way you tell really is when it's just a halt. It's a circuit breaker halt. Too much volume, so they slow it down by halting the stock basically. And so it'll happen. It's happened a decent amount the last few days, but a lot of times if a stock's moving up and gets halted on the way up, it'll gap up when it gets resumed. So an example with CALI, you can see it was halted here at 580, 585, and when it resumed up here at 657. So it gapped up from the halt. All right, here's PTI. We'll see if we can finally get under this level I've been waiting for. There we go, down to 550. Well, there we go. Trying to get down to that low of the day again. There we go, nice, 552. All right, so I got out, 650 gain. Little word it's going to bounce here. Maybe got out too early, but I'll take the profit. Cut back down on some of that loss I took today. Tried to have some patience with that one. Don't know how much longer my patience can go with PTI. All right, CALI starting to drop. Good morning, Jonathan. What's up, man? No, Daniel. Really, it's just you look at the chart, and if the price, you rarely see the price freeze. So you can see, if you look right here on the quotes, right here where it says 726 right now, you can see it's constantly moving. The way to tell if the stock is halted is if it's not moving at all. It used to be the level 2 would only show two orders here, but for some reason when stocks have been halted lately, it's been the level 2's just stayed frozen. U-stock will tell me if it's halted or not. In U-stock it'll say this stock is halted, but to tell on Thinkorswim you just look at the quote, see if the quote's still moving. Right, and time and sales, exactly, Dominic. ECYT. Yeah, ECYT's been on a tear this morning as well. Nice grind up. Yeah, Jonathan. I put a video out this weekend. It's called my top 5 favorite beginner day trading patterns or something like that. I'll try to find it. And I go over entries and exits a lot in that. Let me see. Here it is. It's called my top 5 beginner day trading strategies. It's basically what I use, the setups that I use. Here, check out this video, Jonathan. I go over entries and exits a decent amount in it. Alright, so ECYT trying to break over the high of the day again at 1060. What's up, Daniel? Appreciate the subscribe, man. Also, Astra, thanks for the subscribe, guys. Welcome. All right, ECYT breaking the high of the day at 1061. Almost tempted to get in MARA here, but a little skeptical of it. So yeah, kind of bummed out. I was watching PRTA for a short this morning, and it was a good trade idea. You know, I would be up a ton right now if I just held it. But again, I got scared on this little pullback up. I think my new plan with this is to set my stop loss, like I say in my videos where I should, at 41.50, and just buy a share size that I'm comfortable enough holding it through the high of the day break. If it breaks the high of the day, that's when I'm going to get out of my short, because this would have been a really nice trade. I just got kind of scared out of it. And I mean, I bounced back some with my PTI trade, so, you know, it's very tiny loss on the day, but this would have been a really nice trade. This is one of my favorite setups, the overextended gap short, and would have been a really nice trade. Just need to focus on not having that fear as much. Alright, KS, get out of here, man. You're making me look bad, man, with all your nice trades, dude. Nah, but seriously, man, thanks for watching, man. Good luck. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, KS. Nice trades today, man. Yeah, TUM bouncing off a 3. Couldn't really break under it in any significant way. What's up, Nakia? Thanks for the subscribe. Welcome. Appreciate it. MARA starting to drop now. It's had a lot of support here at 180. Dropping under it now, 175. It actually dropped under this low right here as well. Let's see if it bounces that off of that again like it did previously. I know, but it was such a good trade, KS. It was such a good trade, man. Alright, so MARA dropping down to that 173 level. You can see that's right where this high this morning was. We'll see if that turns into any significant support and resistance. PTI trying to get under 550 now. I got out of it at 551. I was just holding it too long. I can only have so much patience with those moves. Took a $7 profit, so I'll take it, but my patience was wearing down on holding PTI. Cali's done. Man. Yeah, I'm going to look for it to fill this gap in between here and here. This big drop may start a squeeze, though, from people that are long in it as well. It's halted, I believe. CALI halted on the way down. Yeah, it's a good play for sure, dog, but it's definitely risky, man. When a stock's acting like that, definitely risky to short it regardless. I mean, the upside's big, but it's been a little crazy this morning, you know. CADC getting a little volume spike here. Is it halted as well, or is it just not moving? No, it's just not moving fast. GRN had a little push this morning. Not the biggest range, only about 40 cents, 45 cents, but it continues to test that high of the day at 465. All right, so there goes MARA breaking under that 173 level. The play with MARA was right here at 173, getting in right here, riding it up for that push. Got a little bit too many drawings right here. So you can see how powerful this overextended short play is. If you watched the stream earlier this morning, I was saying I think PTI, I'm actually more short biased with it. You can see it had a big drop. Same thing with PRTA. I said I was short biased with it as well. And had a pretty big drop as well. So definitely a powerful setup that is slowly turning into one of my favorite strategies, shorting these overextended gappers. You know, they need to be overextended, though. They can't just be slightly gapping up. But definitely one of my favorite setups. Slowly turning into probably my favorite one. See you, Mitch. Thanks for watching, man. AVGR ant. Yeah, AVGR is getting a little volume spike here. Up to 125. Needs to maintain that volume though for me to really like it. ECYT holding at the 15 EMA. I think I have the 9 EMA set on mine. Yeah, it's been riding the 9 EMA as well most of the morning. CALA is resumed, or CALI. Yeah, I think it may fill some of that gap going down, or, you know, we'll see if it fills the gap or if that gap turns into support. Down to the 630s on CALI. ECYT bouncing back over 1050. We'll see if it can hold. Market's kind of slowing down some. But man, who would have expected Cali to do this today? It had no volume in pre-market. And then this thing just took off this morning. But yeah, market's starting to slow down some, guys. I'll probably end up closing the stream down now. Yesterday, I tried to leave the, even though I turned the stream off, I tried to leave it going for a little while so everybody could still use the chat. I'll do the same thing today, but if too many people leave, I'm just going to close it down. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. We appreciate everybody watching. And if you want to do me a favor and help support this content, click the like button right now on the stream. Everybody do that right now if you appreciate watching me day trade live and want to see me continue doing it. Click the like button now. Appreciate everybody watching me today. Not too bad of a day. I'm down about $6 or $7. So overall, very tiny loss in the grand scheme of things. So hopefully I'll be able to bounce back tomorrow. But yeah, be sure to check us out every weekday morning at 8:45 a.m. market time. And thanks for watching, guys. Good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.